California's Highway 395 may be the most scenic drive in the state. Heading north, it begins in Hesperia, running along the eastern Sierras, and is one of the main routes to the Mammoth Lakes region. On a recent trip from Phoenix to Mammoth, we enjoyed some of the more quirky, beautiful, and informative stops. If you're driving on Highway 395, there are plenty of places of interest to stop and stretch your legs, making the drive just that much more enjoyable. The first stop is the Olancha Sculpture Garden by sculptor Jael Hoffman. My apologies if I'm not saying her name correctly. I haven't been able to find out the correct pronunciation, but they're unique and thought-provoking sculptures. It's right off 395. You can find more information on Jael's website. Just look up the Olancha Sculpture Garden to see the names of some of these sculptures and the meaning that's behind them. Per Jael, the unobstructed landscape accentuates the message that she's trying to send. So very interesting, and you may be greeted by her very friendly pooch. Stop number 2 is Gus's Fresh Jerky, also in Olancha, California. This high desert location is one of the last stops before you go into Death Valley. This specialty jerky is said to be made from the best quality of meats with no preservatives and 100% natural ingredients, making it one of my favorite jerkies. Stop number 3 is the Mobius Arch Loop Trail. This 1-mile hike in the Alabama hills to Mobius Arch, which perfectly frames Mount Whitney, is a must-do site for those seeking interesting Instagram photos. Alabama hills are known for being the filming location for hundreds of films. Stop number 4 is also in the Alabama hills, Nightmare Rock. If anyone knows the story behind this rock, please feel free to comment on the video. Stop number 5 is Coppertop BBQ in Big Pine, California. Coppertop is a great place to refuel and relax with a cold beer and delicious barbecue. Stop number 6 is the Hot Creek Geological site located in Mammoth Lakes, California. Drive right off Highway 395 to marvel at the steamy Celadon blue waters along Hot Creek. There's no swimming, no fishing here, but you can walk down to the creek. But just remember, what goes down must come up. This trail is a little steep, but not long. A little trivia, Hot Creek Gorge was a filming location for parts of the John Wayne movies True Grit and North to Alaska. Stop number 7 is Gull Lake Marina in June Lake, California. We were captivated by these cute little bear sculptures all throughout Gull Lake with their whimsical sayings. Have your picture taken with these bear carvings, or maybe rent a boat and just relax on the serene waters. A stone's throw from Gull Lake is stop number 8, June Lake Marina in June Lake, California. What a great place to relax and grab a beer, rent a kayak or stand-up paddleboard, and enjoy the clear waters of June Lake. Number 9, Mono Lake in Lee Vining, California. Just a short drive up 395 from June Lake is Mono Lake. Walk along the shore to take in the otherworldly appearance of Mono Lake and the Tufa towers that populate it. Number 10 is Earthquake Fault Trail in Mammoth Lakes, California. This 0.3-mile trail highlights a 160-year-old fissure from an earthquake. Number 11, hike around the turquoise blue waters of Convict Lake. This clear lake surrounded by towering mountains is a respite that families escape to for cool waters, fishing, paddleboarding, and relaxing. Number 12 is Wild Willy's Hot Springs. A short drive off of 395 are several hot springs. Sunrise is a magical time at Wild Willy's, where a boardwalk will lead you to 2 thermal spring pools amid a sagebrush plain surrounded by mountains. During our visit, cows were freely roaming the area. If you don't have a higher clearance vehicle, stay on the main trail to Wild Willy's. There's a side trail, but the tire ruts are deep, it's very sandy, and it's likely that your car will either get stuck or damaged. If you have interesting stops along Highway 395 that we haven't highlighted here, please mention them in the comments. We'd love to include them on our next trip up Highway 395.